I learned in the UK as a new immigrant nurse. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Margaret Nurse Mag. I live and work here in the UK as a registered nurse. So please click on the subscribe button so you can get notifications whenever I make new videos here. I talk a lot about lifestyle in the UK and every other thing in the UK as well, health topics. So if you don't want to miss out, just click on the subscribe button. Now let's go straight to the point. The first thing, like I said, we're talking about new things I have learned in the UK as a new immigrant nurse. Number one, the first thing I have learned is that in the UK there is dignity of labor. Yes, what do I mean by that? Here in the UK, no matter what you're doing, everybody respects you. Be you a mechanic, uh, a bus driver, a cab man, a security man, whatever it is you're doing, nobody looks down on your choice of job. No one looks down on it. Wherever you're working, if you're a band 2, band 3, band 4, band 5, the way a band 5 is seen and respected is the same way a band 2 or 3 is respected. There is dignity of labor. Everybody walks around with their shoulders high, no matter what it is they are doing. The only difference, the only thing that will show that there is a difference is in the pay, and this pay will depend on how hard you work. If you work harder than a band 5, you will get more. You will get paid than a band 5. If you do extra shifts, another shift work do jobs, you will get more pay than a band 5, than your superior. So there is nothing like um you are a driver, you are a band 2, you own a store, you are this, and everybody will be looking down on you. Nothing like that. So your pay depends on how hard you work. Nobody looks down on anybody, no matter what you're doing. So if you want to come into the UK and you're worried about what you want to do, and they would see you as you're driving this, you're doing this, you're doing a cleaner, you're a that, there is nothing like that in the UK. Please come and do what you want to do. So long as you're working and you're earning your pay. Even housekeepers are cleaners in the UK. They are called housekeepers. Nothing like you're a cleaner. Everybody respect them. The boss, the manager, they are well respected in the UK. So there is dignity of labor here. Secondly, in the UK they are time conscious. You know, once they say they are having a meeting at 2 p.m., it is 2 p.m. There is nothing like extra time or African time. It's like only in Africa we have a meeting at 8 and we go at 10 a.m. We have a meeting at 10 a.m. We go at 12 p.m., 2 hours late. So here, once they tell you to come for a meeting, a class, or anything at any particular time, please, that is when they start. There is nothing like 5 minutes late, 5 minutes grace, and all that. They start at the exact time. If you come anything 5 or 10 minutes late, you will be sent back. And if it's a class, you'll be rebooked for that class. You have to come back again for that class. Nobody will shout at you, scream at you, but you will not participate in that class. So they are really time conscious. Then the third thing is that everybody is equal in the UK. If you go to your place of work, there is nothing like yes ma, yes sir, no sir, please sir. If you want a favor from your boss, you don't have to call her yes sir or yes ma before she grants you that favor. Just be yourself. Nothing like, you don't need to call. People call each other by their names here. You call your boss by her name, her first name. You call Anita, Favor, Joy, everything by their name. Everyone answers their names here. There is no sir or ma. You don't greet good morning sir, good morning ma. No sir. If your boss tells you to do something, you have to. There is nothing like that. So everybody is equal here in the UK. If they don't want to call you by your name, they'll call you Lovely. Hey, lovely. Hi, love. Now, another thing is that people in the UK, the whites are open, they are honest. They can tell you anything, they can tell you about their relationship. They don't hide anything. They tell you what they talk about their personal experience, they talk about their private life to you. Like to you, you'll be like, why is she telling me all this? But to them is nothing. They can tell you 50. I've had many experiences like that. Like one many of them tells me in the workplace, I'm 50 years, I'll be celebrating my 50 years old birthday tomorrow. I celebrated my 52 years birthday last week. And you'll be like, they don't hide their age. And the young ones tell me, my boyfriend, my this, I went for a this last night, I did this. They like to share their personal experience with you. They don't like to hide anything. They are open to that extent. Now, the fifth one is that here in the UK, you are free to, you know, to stay at home when you want. Now, if you don't want to go to work today, tomorrow, you just send a mail to your manager, or you call your office line, your office. Yeah, call your office and tell them. The only thing to affect is your pay. You will not be paid that that day for that day, but you can call and say, I'm not feeling fine, I don't feel like coming, I want to stay. They'll just take you off the roster. Nobody will pay you for that day. Okay, nobody will force you to do what you don't want to do. They feel and they believe you're supposed to know the right thing to do. So nobody forces you, come and do this, come to work. And they believe if you want to have much money, you will want to come. So if you decide not to come, that means you just don't want to get money that day. It's your choice. Maybe you have something more important. Nobody forces you. You can call the office. You ring them and tell them this, and they say fine. They call somebody else to come and work for you that shift. Make a replacement. Make an arrangement for an extra hand that will be paid. And people are rushing the opportunity. Once they put it on, and we have we have we need somebody to cover so and so shifts, or so and so. A lot of people will book immediately and book the appointment and come for the shift. So nobody forces you to do what you don't want to do here. The choice is yours. And another thing is that while working here, if any work you find yourself doing, is that people here work diligently. Like they work passionately. Anything you're doing, I'm using my where I work as an example, because where I work, a lot of people work. They don't just work, they work, they do the job passionately. Like they have this passion for it. They expect you, because when you come in, you're trained and trained and trained in so many areas of the job. Now they expect you to do everything well, not to leave any traces behind. So people here work, like when you see the whites working, they work as if their life depends on that moment. So a lot of people, they do their things diligently, making sure they don't make any mistakes. So if you are coming to the UK, you need to know all this. So when you are coming, because nobody told me, I never saw it anywhere, and that's why I've decided to make the video for you guys to know and see what it's like working here in the UK. So if this video, made you happy, you found joy in watching it, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting a lot of videos like this again in times to come. See you in my next video.